What kind of a man has so little respect for the institution of marriage that he can cheat on a wonderful woman and jump into bed with the first available bimbo who comes along?
But enough about you, Stan.
She always had them good ones, man. Dorothy versus Stan. I forgot like what their dynamic was, but I think that Stan was her ex-husband, I believe, on here. These are some of my favorites right here, man. Y'all got to rock with me on these. We got hot topics and funny people. This is Krizz Kaliko Reacts. Let's go.
King, I am the king of the world.
Like, share, comment, and rescribe. Lord, what is rescribe? Subscribe. Lord, resubscribe. If you subscribe, resubscribe. I don't even think you can do that on YouTube. I ain't gonna lie. Golden Girls, man. Dorothy versus Stan. One of my favorite shows. I am so hoarse. I don't know what. I did shows this weekend, and then my voice got better, and then it all of a sudden got worse. I think I need to go to bed, but we're going to watch the Golden Girls before I do that. So let's get back to it, man. Are you coming over here to watch Golden Girls with us?
Yeah, I love the Golden Girls.
Okay, Crystal's coming. Well, you got to have a microphone. You can't just be over there and looking.
Why can't I?
No, because you got to get it. And you ain't even in the shot. What are you doing? Here, I'll move it over there to you.
We're both tired from this weekend.
We are. Get in the shot. You're going to get in the shot, get in the shot. And let's watch the Golden Girls together. Move the mic over there. Okay. And we're going to watch this Golden Girls together. It's actually cranked up pretty good, so you'll be all right right there. You don't need it right in front of you anyway, because I got mine kind of back a little bit further. And all right. We're ready now, guys. Let's watch some Golden Girls.
Hi, it was real. Dorothy, it's Stan. Didn't you recognize me?
Of course I recognized you. That's why I slammed the door in your face.
Still the jokester, huh, Dorothy?
And speaking of jokes, Stan, that is some toupee you've got.
I was about to say, it seemed like it seemed like his hair was way different a lot of time. And that toupee don't even match his, it don't even match his hair. That's hilarious. Jinx, buy me a Coke.
Hello, Stan.
Dorothy, hello. You look fantastic.
Please, Stan. No hugging, no kissing. Let's just do it and get it over with.
Sounds like the last few years of our marriage.
I wish it was that good.
Wow.
Didn't you like the flowers?
Oh,
so
Stan,
there stands real
It's
hair.
just absolutely beautiful, but I mean, it's too much.
I know. I can't believe how expensive roses got since the last time I sent them to you.
Yeah, well, everything's gotten more expensive since Truman left office. I lied to Stan. I used to tell him how great he was in bed. It was really very difficult, but fortunately, I only had to tell him on his birthday.
Dang.
I love how she always kept it 100% real.
She did. She kept it a buck. And the way she delivered her jokes is always like, I only had to tell him on his birthday. It was like she delivered them perfectly and she wasn't snickering. It's like she was pissed the whole time anyway.
Now that I think about it, did she laugh a lot in this?
I don't think she ever laughed one time in this whole show.
Huh.
I don't think she ever laughed.
Put it in the comments if y'all know that there was an episode where she was actually laughing. Now that I think about it, I used to watch this when I was younger. It's been a while, but now that I'm seeing it again, I'm like, I don't think she really was laughing.
No, I don't think she thought anything was funny, especially when it came to Stan.
Right.
Where's Assistant Dorothy? Boy, you sure know your way around a snake.
I've had a lot of experience. After all, I was married to one for 38 years.
Wow.
Barry Glick is very important to you.
Barry was the man that I wanted to be the first.
First where?
On Mars, Rose. My first lover.
Well, so what happened?
Stanley. That's what happened. Stanley. I went to a drive-in with Stanley. He said he was being shipped off to Korea and would probably die, and it would mean so much. That was my part of the war effort. It took 3 seconds. I wasn't sure that we had done anything, actually, until 9 months later when the baby came. Then I figured out that we had. You know, that was my only proof.
Dang.
That
They were
was
so
amazing.
good. Everybody on this show was just so good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like they were just so good at how they delivered every single thing that they said. Just amazing, man. That's why the show ran forever and the reruns ran forever after that. You know what I mean?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't their house, the Golden Girls' house, is it in Florida? Was it in Florida?
I don't know. I've never heard them even talk
I
about
felt
it.
like it was on a tour, and I don't know, somebody in the comments may be able to tell us, but like they actually have a tour that would go past the house that they shot all of the Golden Girls episodes in.
I know there's a house of what's the movie? Home Alone. The Home Alone
Yep.
house. I think it's in Chicago. We went by the Breaking Bad house in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Okay.
But I don't know about the Golden Girls. You guys let me know. Let us know in the comments
feel
if
like
that
it's
is where it's at.
I have a stack of papers that we need to go over before the surgery.
Surgery?
Finally going ahead with that hair transplant?
Sophia, not everybody knows this isn't real.
Oh, please. Stevie Wonder could tell it's a rug.
Right,
The
a
reason
rug.
most men cheat on their wives is because what they have under the sheets at home is less than satisfying.
Oh, really, Mr. 30 Seconds?
Ted, what a surprise!
Great to see you again.
What about me, babe?
Go hug a landmine.
Hi, it's me, Stan.
Come
I
on.
like
stand
this.
up.
The bounce. The little bounce afterwards.
So thoughtful of you to bring garbage.
These are my tax receipts. Our future is in this bag.
How appropriate.
Hello, Mama Bear. Papa Bear is back in the cave.
I could vomit just looking at you.
Dorothy!
Uncle Angelo.
It is so good to see you. Dorothy, you know something? You look more beautiful now than you did on your wedding day.
You just used up all 50 Hail Marys on that one.
Danny, you're still a funny guy. You got a sense of humor still, eh? He still make you laugh like he used to.
Well, not really. But then again, I haven't seen him naked lately.
Wow. Wow.
He's a big guy.
Dorothy,
big
I know
old
it's been a
tall
while,
dude.
but try and control yourself. I need some rest. What the hell is that for?
You're not getting into this bed, Stanley.
Then when am I supposed to sleep?
On the floor like any dog.
Wow.
I am taking you to the hospital.
No.
Why not? What? Are you trying to tell me that possibly there is nothing wrong with you?
No, I feel better just lying here. The ride in the car could only make me feel worse.
Yeah, she's right, Dorothy. Sometimes just lying motionless is the best thing a person can do.
That didn't sound right when you said it on our honeymoon, and it doesn't sound right now.
I was like, here's the setup.
Investments to fall back on, though. I just never had a mind for that.
Oh, me neither. I never had a mind for money matters. I always used to let Stanley handle all our investments.
Did he have a head for numbers?
Stanley? The man used to have to get naked to count to 21.
What does that even mean?
I can't balance my checkbook. Ah, the hell with it. I'm only off by a few pennies.
A few pennies. To you, it may not be much, but back in Sicily, a few pennies could make the difference between owning a gun and having to insert bullets into your victim manually.
Okay, Ma, I'll try it again. But believe me, there is nothing in this world I hate more. I spoke too soon.
I was gonna say,
Another
here
slice
she
of
go.
cake, Uncle Angelo.
No, thank you.
I'll take a slice, darling.
No problem, sweetheart.
Hurry back, dumpling.
My feet have wings, barf bag.
What does that gesture mean?
I wonder who that could be.
I'm sure it's no one.
Hi, it's me, Stan.
See, what did I tell you? I used to think Stan would take care of me. I mean, we didn't have much saved, but he was a darn good novelty salesman. Sounds naive now to think that I placed my hopes for the future on a bald pinhead with the morals of a maggot who made his living selling plastic dog do.
Wow. She cut him down.
At least I'm not bitter.
Why are you trying to push Michael into a job? Give him time to breathe. Let him find himself.
Oh, Ma, I'm a little concerned. He just doesn't take commitment seriously. Ma, he quits jobs, he leaves relationships. It's like they don't matter. He is 30 years old. When's he gonna grow up?
Well, why should he when you make it so easy for him not to?
Are you saying it's my fault?
Well, all I'm saying is, Dorothy, you have to do something, or you're going to end up with a 60-year-old kid who can't hold a job or have a meaningful relationship, who keeps running to you all the time for emotional support. Can you imagine a man like that?
Oh, God.
Of course.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, right.
Rose, is your neck bothering you again?
Yeah, and I'm gonna do something about it.
I'm glad you've come to your senses. There is nothing worse than a pain in the neck.
Yes.
I must be psychic. Why don't you go home and enjoy Christmas and face the future tomorrow?
I can't go home.
Why not?
Catherine threw me out.
Your wife threw you out? I had no idea she was that bright. What happened?
Catherine accused me of infidelity.
Oh, damn it, Stan. This makes those infidelities during our marriage seem much less special.
Maybe we should sign Mary up for some natural childbirth classes.
You know, that's not a bad idea. I wish I'd known about them when I was pregnant. I didn't know what to do except scream at Stan never to touch me again and call him every name in the book.
Rough labor?
Rough conception. We know dieting is hard. We've all been there. I remember the time Stan and I went on that weight loss through sex diet. The idea being every time you felt hungry, you would substitute food with some sexual activity.
Did it work?
I gained 18 pounds.
Hold on, baby.
Nice.
I really am looking at this now like, why was I watching this?
Yeah, it was way grown.
It was way too grown. That is
crazy
crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But, you know, it is what it is. I guess
You weren't getting all of these jokes though. That's the thing. You
Yeah.
weren't probably getting these jokes back then.
But I'm just like, I watched this and yeah, it's to think about how old I was when I was watching this. It just definitely was not appropriate.
With little kids, and I was actually surprised. My mom was very conservative, so I'm surprised she ever let me watch this.
You were sneaking and watching stuff no matter what. So
I was.
You know
I was
bad.
watching Skinamax, and Lady Chatterley's Lover and stuff like that.
Skinamax? Oh
Skinamax
my God.
is what they used to call it.
Lord, now did you have that old school where you had
Cable box, slide it across, and if you slide it just in the middle of channels, sometimes you can get the dirty channels.
Oh, I didn't.
If you went in the middle of the numbers, like there's number, then a dot, then a number, then a dot. If you guys remember, if you get it right in the middle, it was fuzzy and it was staticky, but you could kind of get the dirty movies.
Now, why would you know that?
'Cause I'm a boy. We did that. I'm a boy that was raised in the 80s. What do you mean?
First place, Stan.
Hiya, sweetie pie. How you doing?
Fine, Cupcake. Thanks for asking.
Dorothy, I know you're in there. You always could slam a door. That's one of the things I love about you.
You flatter me.
All right.
Now, Stan, what you have to do is ask yourself, why would you want to be with a woman who's so
Look,
clearly...
that dude is the doctor from The Love Boat. He played doctor on The Love Boat. I remember that dude.
I didn't. That's one show that I didn't really watch.
See, I watched that and Skinamax.
Doing too much.
to be around you.
Well, I think I can answer that, Doctor. There's no other kind.
I want you both to get an idea of what it's like for all the people that you collect rent from. So I'm going to sentence both of you to live in apartment 3C in this building until such time as it is brought up to code.
Wait a minute, you want me to live with him in the same apartment?
That's right.
But there are bugs there. And they'll think Stan is their leader.
Nice. She killed it, dude.
She does.
I was like, how are they setting this up? How are they going to set this one up?
I love it.
Really good. Everybody loved the Golden Girls. I don't think there's a person that's ever watched that show that disliked it. Now, what I don't know, and I need you guys to tell me in the comments, how long was that show on the air? I know that the reruns ran forever. Well, that's because the reruns ran The reruns ran forever. You guys tell me how long that show was on the air, and, you know, some other suggestions that you can make for us to watch on this channel, guys. Like, share. I'm glad Crystal joined us today. Y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and we will see y'all in the next one. Kelly, baby. See you. Bye.